letters. Can you check for me?
I don't have it here.
I'm live.
I'm looking for it. I don't find.
And I've become dark when I switched it on.
Imagine somebody with such a light and says they become dark.
Yeah, it has become dark. Hi guys, it's in. I'm live. See, I'm live here. Can you see me, guys? See, I'm live.
Switch off the lights and let's see.
Hi guys. It's before. Can you see me, guys? Let me see. I think it's better without light.
Why don't you switch? Try to switch off this and switch on this one. Because my thing is too bright.
What is too bright? And they're coming in. Hi, who is there? Ida Campira. Oh, Paul's wife is here. Ida Campira, hi. How are you, baby girl? How are you? How did you find me, Ida? Hi, hi. And I'm still waiting for my song challenge with my kids. I am waiting and you won't get away with this. How are you, baby girl? My Makoti, Amebe Musha, my sister, my friend, my brother's wife. Hi, are you home? Can I see my kids? Hi, hi. Who is this one? I can't read your name. But hi, you are in blue. Get the camera for a what? It's an alarm, guys. You said get the camera for a what? I can't see. Get the camera for a. I can't read the Jackson edit. Okay, get the camera. Grab the camera. I can't follow. I can't follow. I don't understand what you're saying. But Ida, it's coming, my love. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks, guys. I'm not here for long because I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of tasks to do before I sleep. I usually sleep at 9. I usually want to sleep at 9. Grab the camera. Grab the camera, please. I don't understand what it is. Put your hand off the camera. On the camera. Why should I put my hand on the camera? Please. I should put my hand on the camera. I don't understand. What are you saying? What are you saying? Anyway, let me go straight to the point, guys. The reason why I've pressed this live, I would like to talk about a certain topic, a certain subject that we usually overlook in our day-to-day lives. This message was what? Put your hands on the camera, your phone, on your phone. Can you hear me, guys? Anyway, can you hear me? Maybe you can't hear me because I don't understand this comment. I don't understand. Please remove your volume. I don't understand the what do you mean? The comment, where it is coming from or where it is going. I just want to hear confirm before I start that you can hear me. Can you hear me, guys? Then I can start my live streaming video post. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Can somebody hear me? Can't you use the small phone? I have to close it completely. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Thanks. Thanks. Please, may you put your hands on the camera. For the why. For the why. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. If you can hear me, let me start. I would like to talk about a subject I love to talk about quite a lot. This message is held for review. Okay, I will review the message later after the live because I'm not here for long. I would like to talk about visitors in our homes. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Ida. I'm going to make a football edit. I don't understand. I don't understand. Guys, you can get hold of me. I'm not stingy with my number. Let me give you my number. If you want me to improve anything on YouTube, I can give you my number. You can talk to me. Bearing in mind that I'm a happily married woman. Actually, my husband is here. So I'm going to give you my number. If you want to modify anything, if you want me to change, to improve anything on my YouTube channel, I'm going to give you my number. I stay in South Africa. My cell number is +276. Faye, please. I don't want with my hand because I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know anyone except my sister-in-law here. So this, please, it's actually scaring me because I don't know what you want to do with my hand. But anyway, my phone number is +27679913002. I'll repeat, +27679913002. Okay, it's what? It's not bad. What is not bad? And I can't read your name properly. I can only read sketch. A sketch. It's just a football edit. Football edit. Like so. Really? Is that so? Okay, let me go straight to my topic, guys. I would like to talk about visitors. Yes, exactly that. Visitors, the people who come to visit in our homes. Once in a while you do, again, please, sorry. What for? What for? High sketch? What for? Please, I've given you my number. Or let me give you my husband's number, then I can be chatting with you on my husband's WhatsApp, so that you tell me on the live. If I'm convinced about this hand thing, I'll do it again. +27 204 +27 76 204 5860. No, sorry, no, please. Get hold of me on my husband's phone because I'm using my phone. I could have given you, we could have spoken on my phone, but this is the one that I'm using for this live stream. So explain everything on my husband's phone. If I'm convinced, then I'm going to put my hand again. Bird. You can speak to me on WhatsApp if I'm convinced. Even after the live, the next time I come live, I'm going to put my hand on the camera. Let me talk about visitors, guys. Yes, exactly that. Those people who come to visit us in our homes. It is something that I've observed over time. I've observed, like, silently, from behind the scenes, just noticing this topic, this thing about visitors. There is no way you cannot live without having visitors in your home. Once in a while, here and there, you will obviously receive visitors. Usually when I talk about visitors, I like this statement to say, guys, visitors and flu are just draw. I don't know if it makes sense to you, whether it is English enough or it is Zimbabwean English, because I come from Zimbabwe. I'm married in South Africa. I'm half Zimbabwean. I'm half Zimbabwean. I'm South African. But this is what they say in my country. Draw. It means equal. Draw. They say draw 6 and 9. Draw 6 and 9. it means those things are very, very equal. Visitors and flu are draw 699. Let me explain this. Flu, when it attacks you for a cycle. Naturally, flu has got a cycle. It is drama for us to be drinking the guava leaves, taking Flumel, injection, going to the doctor and stuff. It is just drama. Because flu, if it is just flu, ordinary flu, it has a cycle. You may have a headache, you may feel what, you may feel weak, you may feel hot, you may feel whatever, no appetite. But if it is just flu, just flu, it follows a cycle. If it is come to hit you for 2 weeks, once the cycle is finished, flu will just disappear on its own. Not unless it has got bacteria, it has got some infections. Yes, that way you may need antibiotics, you may need an injection, you may need to see the doctor. But flu, just flu, it follows the cycle. If it has come for 7 days, you will suffer from flu for 7 days. Once the 7 days are finished, flu will just disappear because it is flu. That's how it attacks. What am I saying? I said flu and visitors are just the same. Hear me and hear me properly, guys. When you have a visitor knocking at your doorstep, you must understand that the visitor has come for a purpose, and once the purpose is finished, they will leave your home. They will go. There is nothing as a permanent visitor. There is no such thing. If a visitor knocks, you must know, especially in our African culture and especially in my country, if a visitor comes, it's either they're just coming to see you, they're just coming to bond with you, they're just coming to have fun with you, just to see you. They will come for a week, they will come for 3 weeks, they will come for a month. Maybe they are coming for your child's lobola, for organizing a lobola day, payment of dowry and stuff. Once they are done with it, they will leave. There is no visitor who is permanent. That we should understand. Why am I saying all this? It is because of how we are seeing people treating visitors in their homes. Guys, you treat a visitor as if that person has come to stay for you for a year. There is no visitor who will come to stay with you for a year unless probably they're looking for a job in a country that you're staying. So they're looking for a job, but in any case, it will not be for a year. Given that they've come for a year, the fact remains that this person is a visitor. One day or the other, they are going to leave your home. So why don't we just treat visitors the way they are? They are just visitors. Why do we give them rules and regulations for things they're supposed to be doing in your home? Okay, I'm here in South Africa, I'm married in South Africa, and I have family back home in Zimbabwe. If I go to my sister's place, she should understand that my sister hasn't come here to stay with me because she's left her husband in South Africa. She's just come to see us. And if they wake up in their house at 4 a.m. to do house chores, they should just wake up and leave me. In as much true, Ida Computer, true there, there's no permanent visitor. Very educative. Thank you so much, sweetheart. No visitor is permanent, guys. Ida, if I come to your home, just treat me like one. I'm a visitor, baby girl. If you wake up at 4 a.m. to do your house chores, why do you wake me up? There is the other side of the visitor that I'm going to be talking about, but we're still talking about you as the host. Do your life as you do every day. If you wake up your children to do gardening, if it is a male visitor, leave the male visitor to sleep. Okay, they're just a visitor. They will go once their term has expired. Let's treat visitors as visitors. And the other thing that we need to take note of, guys, is usually visitors are family members. Yeah, they're family members. They are our aunties, they are our uncles, they are our sisters, they are our brothers, they are our whoever, distant and whatever. But visitors are usually family members. The treatment that you give a visitor in your home, do you recall that one of these days you are going to meet at funerals in the rural area? Do you recall that this treatment that you are giving them, you're going to meet at parties because you are family? Your visitor is your family. How will you feel when you meet someone you were ill-treating in your home at a family gathering? Like, really? You task them. You actually expect them to do house chores with you. You actually task them. You want them to do your laundry. You want them to scrub the floor. You want them to do ABC because they are visitors. Like you say, you are now part of the family, in as much as they are part of the family. But bear in mind that this one is a visitor. Let's treat visitors the way they are. They are just visitors. They follow a cycle just like flu. Even if it is a friend who has come to visit you, I mean, guys, let's put the space, let's give the space to say this one is not permanent here. This one will leave one of the days. And okay, like I always say this, that I used to work a very tiresome job, a very demanding job. For all my life, I was in one organization for 25 good years. And the seat that I was holding was a hot seat. It was a hot seat. Like, it is where the company affairs were. It was so hectic. And sometimes we would go to work even on Sundays. Like, Sunday to Sunday we would be at work. It was hectic, it was demanding, it was overwhelming. Now, I take 1 week off and I say I'm going to see my sister-in-law. I go there, I'm there for 1 week. You wake up at 4 a.m., you expect me to be waking up at 4 a.m. with you. Look here, girls, look here, boys. I've come to rest. I've taken some time off to rest. The brain needs to rest. The body needs to rest. And I'm in your home, you expect me to wake up at 4 a.m. because that's the time that you wake up. Why is it so painful to give a visitor food by the table when they are seated? It's like, especially for Africans, it becomes so painful. We feel they must be in the kitchen with us. She's a woman just like me. Why can't she come to cook? I've come to rest, guys. And I've chosen you as a resting place. I've chosen your home as a resting place. But you don't want me to rest. Oh no. I just felt I must speak this out. If anyone wants to change, if anyone sees sense in what I'm saying, then they have to change. A visitor is a visitor. Give them the time to be visitors. I'm talking to someone. Should I be talking to someone? Then someone should be ready to change. Let's move on to the visitors themselves. Oh, it's both-sided. Yeah, it's both-sided. You are a visitor in someone's home. Okay, before I go there, guys, please subscribe to this channel. I can't be talking like this and you watching and you just commenting, you saying hi, you saying it is true. Some of you have even made decisions to change, but you don't subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, I need your subscriptions. And can you share the live? Can you tap the screen? If you tap the screen, you'll be sharing the live. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. More people should come join and we discuss together. Tap the screen, press like, press love, tap the screen, share the live. Share the live, more people must come. Ida, how is Tyler? My Tyler, and Rue. And how is my brother? Are you home or you still at work? Greet my brother for me. Greet Tyler. Greet Rue. Tell them Auntie is coming. I'm gonna be your visitors next year. I will come and I wanna see how you're going to treat me. Press subscribe, and tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, share the live and tap the screen. Share the live and tap the screen. Share the live and tap the screen before we go to the visitors themselves. We've spoken about the hosts. Now we want to get to the visitors themselves. The one who comes to your home, we're going to address you as well. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. I'm watching here something for, it's supposed to be 12 hours. And where am I? Yo, I'm on 8 hours. Gosh, I still have a long way to go. Tap the screen, guys. I'm waiting for you to tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen to share the live. Okay, let's go to the visitors themselves. We've been defending you visitors. Now we are up for you. A visitor. There are a few things that you need to know if you visit people's homes. Okay. For starters, guys, when you visit Ida Computer, your babes and bro are well. Yo, the comment is disappearing. It's long. Musha uno parara. Sure. The comment is disappearing, but I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Babe, can you do a screenshot for the because I know after the live the comments would disappear. I'd forgotten. Guys, after the live, I don't know what YouTube does. You see all these comments, they will disappear. So I will appreciate if you bring them back when I close the live. Bring these comments again, at least for me to be able to see them. But thank you so much for joining the live. Did you screenshot, babe? Yeah, thank you. Let's talk about the visitor themselves. Hey, you visitor, Mr. or Mrs. Visitor, Miss Visitor, Bro Visitor. When you visit people's homes, for starters, there is one thing that you need to know. Not all homes are the same. Some people's homes are very, very small. They are very, very small. They don't have big accommodation. So when you visit, you must think of where you are going to sleep. My mother is an apostle. She has always been a good, loving woman, even before becoming an apostle, before becoming a pastor. She has always been a good, loving person and someone who is very accommodative. She would she would gather them, the orphans, the rejected, the the street kids. She would gather them to stay with us. The homeless, she would gather them. I remember at one time when was I working? Yeah, I was working. I remember we would dish 20, over 20 something plates of food. Over 20 something plates of food. That's my mom for you. We were 6 in our family, 3 boys and 3 girls. But we would dish over 20 something plates of food. That's my mother for you. Then she would also have visitors like pastors. If we would be having a conference or whatever, she would be having pastors from outside the country, like from South Africa, from Kenya, from Botswana, from Zambia, from the States. And the other time we had a visitor from China, a Chinese pastor. In that very small apartment, what would happen? We would be chased from our bedrooms. This bedroom, there is going to be, this pastor from China is going to be sleeping there. the pastor from Zambia is going to be sleeping, the pastor from the... So where would we sleep? We would be pegged. All the girls would be put in one room. All the boys would be put in one room. The elderly ones like me, because I'm the oldest in the family, I would say, oh mama, oh my body, yeah, I feel X. I would be putting up by a couch. I take my blankets, I sleep on a couch. Yeah, now you are a visitor. You don't know how the kids are sleeping in that home. You have come just to socialize with that family. Coming all the way from the rural area, you have no issue. There is no sickness. No one is sick that you have come to see in that home. You are not sick that you say, I've come to town because I want to be treated. I want to be visiting the hospitals there. You have just come just to socialize. I miss them. And you have no idea where the children are sleeping. Do you know the end result? The kids are going to hate you. You are a granny from the rural area, or you're an aunt like me going to Zimbabwe to Aida Kampira's home. She has a bedroom. She has a bedroom for her kids. She has a kitchen and she has a sitting room, a 2-bedroomed house. When I get there, the kids must move from their bedrooms to sleep by the couches. Instead of me staying there for a week, 2 weeks I'm there. And Bella, a host goes out of way. They try to borrow, some even try to borrow when they don't have, to feed you as a visitor. Yeah, now you are eating borrowed food there because you are sleeping on this beautiful bed, a queen size or whatever, and it is well furnished, the wardrobe and whatnot. Everything is being provided to you. So you extend, instead of 1 week, now you've stayed for another 3 days. 1 week, 4 days. 1 week, 7 days. Already you're in 2 weeks. Because they are comfortable. They are making you to feel comfortable. You don't feel like going back to your home. Visitor. 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 Can you see the greater picture about visiting people's homes? It's good. It's good to visit people. But don't you think you should stay as much? Not like, because they're going out of their way, and so they're giving you hotel life. You wake up, you breakfast is ready. And before you even hungry, lunch is served because they are visitor. In between, they give you things to munch. You're okay. Evening time, supper is ready. And you're not doing anything. They're doing everything for you. Visitor. Visitor. Listen to me, visitor. Think of all these things before you visit people's homes. Am I talking sense to someone, guys? Tell me I'm talking sense. And please share the live. Share the live. Tap the screen to share the live. Tap the screen to share the live. The other thing, Mr. or Mrs. Visitor, when you visit people's homes, try by all means to carry your stuff to use. Things like toiletries. Some visitors just pack their undies, they pack their clothes, a towel and a toothbrush. They are done. They go. Where's your lotion? You want to be knocking every morning. May I please have lotion? And you left yours at home. You use the bathroom. You expect toothpaste to be there. And Pella, guys, let's be honest. You know that toothpaste is not supposed to be shared. You cannot share toothpaste because our breaths are different. There is so much bacteria in everybody's mouth. And now you are a visitor, not even a family member. But you will be knocking people's bedrooms for a toothpaste. Something that you can just pack, you stash somewhere in your bag. You leave yours at home, ne? Because there will be toothpaste in the bathroom. Visitor. Visitor, visitor. Am I talking to a visitor? Your visitor. Let's be organized, guys, when you visit people's homes. You'll find someone doesn't even carry their bathing soap. Like, honestly, being there, you are a burden enough. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. A visitor is a burden. You are a burden because people go out of their ways to take care of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't read. Oh, Samson. Thanks for the lessons, Mimbi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very sensible and learning. Very sensible and thank you so much. Guys, let's be honest. If truth is to be told, a visitor is a burden. A visitor is a burden. Then they give you their bathing soap. You leave hair on the soap. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to be very practical. You leave hair on their soap. You didn't bring your soap. They give you soap and you leave hair. We are learning. Thank you, Baba sis. Guys, hair has no definition. Because if you leave hair, you give people something to talk about and then you will label them as gossipers. You are the one who has left the hair. And when they talk, you will say they talk too much. You can never label hair. Hair is all over a human body. Hair from the head, hair from the beard, hair from your armpits. So how do we know which hair it is? And hair is just ugly on the soap. It's ugly. Let's be honest. You leave hair on people's soap and you don't want them to talk. Visitor. Visitor. Am I talking to a visitor? Is there a visitor here? Please. If you're not a visitor today, tomorrow you're going to visit people's homes. Do take note of these things. You brush your teeth in the bathtub. You leave these splashes of toothpaste by their mirror in the bathroom. Do you even think of the next person who's coming to use the public area? And what do you want them to say because you're their visitor? Visitors may have categories. If I go to my sister's home in Blue Whale, she can be able to tell me that, sis, you left hair on the soap because she's my sister. She comes after me. But if I go to Aida's place, she's a sister-in-law. She may not be able to tell me that, auntie, you did this. And so why don't I take good care of myself? Why don't I take good care of myself if I'm visiting people's homes? Or better still, why do you even go to people's homes if you can't take good care of yourself? Visitor, visitor, hi visitor. How are you, visitor? Right. Even in the toilet, I think I have so much for the visitor than the host. You enter people's toilets. Visitor, how are you? I've come to talk about visitors. Guys, when you use the toilet, a toilet is a home of privacy. Nobody and nobody should actually know that it is you who is in the toilet. Nobody should know that. But we find visitors who go in the toilet and they start to groan there like they are in labor. They are doing number 2. And when they are there, they groan like it is a beast that is being slaughtered. It is a visit. Hi guys, I'll be serious. Be serious for once. Honestly, be serious. You visit people's homes and you groan in their toilets. Yo, yo, ah, ah, ah. I surrender, I give up on some of you visitors. It is a home of privacy. Nobody should know that it is you who is there. But if you groan, you drawing attention to everyone. And you know, these modern toilets of ours, like, when I grew up in an old location where a toilet would be there. You wake up in the evening, you must use the toilet before you sleep, because if you sleep, everybody's asleep, and it is a location where thieves, like, they parade during the night. So you cannot go to the toilet during the night because it is there. But these modern toilets of ours, they are inside the homes, inside or adjacent to the home, to someone's bedroom. And the host knows that your bedroom is this one. And so when it gets opened in the evening, they know it is you. Not even in the evening. Some people groan during the day, in the morning. They are groaning there like they are giving birth. That takes us to the other point. Guys, drink water. Water. Just water. It will loosen your stool. Why do you do a stool that comes out like it's a brick? Because you don't want to drink water. They say 2 liters a day is enough for you. And it's doable. When I used to fight with my husband before we were married, he was a boyfriend. We used to fight. He wanted me to drink water because he's a personal trainer and he understands a little bit about health. So we were fighting. But now I'm in the system. We married. He fought until now I can drink 2 liters of water. Every day. Before I wake up, I fill up my 2 liters of water. And I finish it by the end of the day to be finished. That loosens your stool. Besides loosening the stool that you will not groan in the toilet, it also helps you that when you go to the loo, you don't smell. You don't leave this smell that no one can come after you. Yeah, there are people that when they leave the loo, you cannot enter. If there is no room spray, room freshener, you cannot enter because they don't drink water. You're a visitor, you don't drink water, and you go to people's homes and you groan in their toilets. Visitor, am I talking to someone? Is someone with me here? Okay, maybe we are not doing number 2. We've gone to pee. There are people who, when they are peeing, you think it is a cow that's peeing. Have you ever seen a cow peeing? For starters, the pee is plenty, like 2 liters when it is peeing. And when it pees, it goes. Imagine 2 liters is coming from someone's body. How? Why the noise? Why the noise? Why the noise, Mr. Visitor, Mrs. Visitor? Can't you point in some angle so that you don't make noise for us? Vele, you are in our home. Try and respect us. Give us some kind of respect. You are in our home. We shouldn't know that you're in the toilet. That's a home of privacy. Share the life, guys. Share the life. Share the life. I wanted to share with you a song that I've just released. I released it on the 29th of April. Thank God I managed to get a slot from a South African radio here in South Africa. I thought it was not doable, because like someone had told me that you can never be on a South African radio if you don't have a permit. Like, I still don't have a permit. Why should I lie to you? Why should I hide anything? I'm recently married to my South African husband. We wedded, we signed in Home Affairs, but the other requirement is you need a spousal permit, which we're still working on. So someone I really trusted told me that you can never be on a South African radio station without a permit. So I just folded my hands. I thought, It's impossible. But I got one South African guy who is my manager, is managing my music, is managing me. I think it's almost 2-3 months, babe. 2-3 months. Yeah, he's managing me. And he did it. He fixed an appointment for me. I got a slot. I went to some radio in Johannesburg and I released a very powerful song. It's a very powerful song. I wanted to share it with you here, but I'm scared for copyrights because I don't know what YouTube does. YouTube and Facebook, even if I play my own song here, they will say it is copyright. Like copyright means you're stealing Elizabeth Manua's song. I don't know. I don't know what it means. But I'm going to sing it. Hope I'll be able to sing it. Let me try. The song, I took it from Judges chapter 6. It is about Gideon. Those who read the Bible knew about the story for Gideon, that Gideon had a visitor, an angel from the Lord, who told him that Gideon, you are a mighty man of valor. You are a mighty man of valor. So it was just imaginary for me that through whatever we're going, in every situation that we are going, God is still saying we are Mares. Mare is a man of war, is a hero. So you are a hero. So most of the verses, they just to encourage you, like to say, where I say, kana pamwe mwana waitwa mudau, asi dumbu rako rakavhara, uri mhare wakadaro. It doesn't matter if you don't have a child. You really wished to conceive, but your womb just refused. It just became angry and closed. But when God sees you without a child, God sees a hero. Even if you have lost loved ones, you're still crying till this day. God sees a hero in that situation. Sometimes you look back and say, yo, it's so difficult. Till when? God still sees a hero in you. And then I say, Mwari waGideon akandituma ndikuudze kuti uri mhare. The God of Gideon, sent me to tell you that you are a hero. You are a mighty man or mighty woman of valor. I wish I had played it. I'm going to upload it here. Keep watching. Keep watching. It will be uploaded here on YouTube, but let me try to sing it. Lingo beats. I'm playing the instruments, guys. Pamwe mwana waito mudao, asi dumbu rako rakavhara iwe, uri mhare wakadaro, usavhundutswa nechinhu. No, I started in between. Mhare, mhare, mhare mwanangu, ndiwe uri mhare mwanangu. Mhare, mhare, mhare mwanangu, ndiwe uri mhare mwanangu. Pamwe mwana waito mudao, asi dumbu rako rakavhara iwe, uri mhare wakadaro, usavhundutswa nechinhu. Pamwe yako yakatadza kutongwa, ukafuma wavharirwa, uri mhare wakadaro. Let me stop there because YouTube ichanditi ndabasonga Elizabeth Manua. But guys, it was nice hanging with you. Anyone to add on the topic, to add on what I've said about visitors? Let's talk, guys. Can I see you in the comment section? Tell me what you think about visitors. I'll give you a few more before I go, but I want to hear from you. If I'm talking sense, you obviously know of things that you may want to give as tips to visitors. Please write in the comment section. What is it that you have to say to a visitor so that after this life, someone can say, yo, I learned from someone who joined the life. or something that you need to say to the host. And let's talk, guys. Yo, I'm strong, you know? I'm strong. How could I talk to myself for 45 minutes? Can I stretch it up to an hour? Because I'm 15 minutes left. Can I stretch it up to an hour? But at least say something. What can you say to visitors? What advice would you like to give to visitors? Urimare Magadar, Usavunditswa nechini. Urimare, mare, mare, mare. Guys, one thing for sure, I mean, I love music. I love music. I love guitars. In my language, they say magitari. I love magitari. I love guitars. Like I feel it inside me. And I feel like if I stop to sing, I will die. And I don't want to die as yet. I believe I still have a lot that God has put aside for me, and I'm going to work it out before I die. Talk to me. Talk to me. Add on to what I was saying. What do you say to visitors? What do you say to hosts? And then this one, what is happening? History? No, time watched. Okay, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, I'm bringing a few more. It's just that I'm watching a task here, so it had finished 6 hours. It had finished, so I need to. Okay, let me tell you the other thing, guys, especially to visitors. If you are a visitor, take note of this. People respect you so much in their home, so much, and you even feel the respect that people are respecting me. I'm talking in the setup of African homes, right? If you are a visitor, they dish food for you. Do you know what they say? Awa. This one talks too much. If they dish food for you to know that you're still welcome in the home. That's an African setup. I don't know the English one. I'm African. I'm light though, as you can see, but I'm very African and proudly African. Proudly Zimbo origin and proudly South African by what? By marriage. Half Zimbo, half South. So in the African setup, if they dish food for you, you eat, you're eating, the whole family is eating. They will ask you questions like, are you full? When you finish, are you full? Then you say, oh yeah, I'm full, thank you. Or if you're not full, please add a little bit. That question will always come if you're a visitor. Tell me if we are together. If you're African, I don't know how many people are on this live, and I don't know your nationalities, but at least the African and particularly the Zimbabwean African that I come from, they'll ask you, are you full? Guess what? That question will always come if you're still welcome in people's homes. When it gets to a day, when it gets to a point where they dish food, they don't ask you whether you're full or not, you have overstayed the welcome. It's time you think of packing your bags and go. Are you full? Yeah, I'm full. Are you full? Just add a little bit. You are still welcome as a visit. It's a tip you must take note of. When you're sleeping and it is morning time, you are still sleeping, they've woken up, the kids are awake. And when you hear kids being reprimanded for making noise, hey, don't make noise. Some people are still sleeping. When they say some people are still sleeping, they are referring to you, their visitor. If you hear kids being reprimanded, you are still welcome in that home. If the kids are playing, they're making noise, or kids are playing, they're making noise with the television or radio, and they are reprimanded through the statement that some people are still sleeping. Who are the some people they're talking about? They're talking about you. It means you're still welcome to be in that home. They still love you. They still value you. They still love you to be around them. But my dearest, one day you wake up, volume for the television, volume for the radio is full blast. The mother of the house is there, the father of the house is there, and they keep quiet and you are in bed. It's time you think of packing your bags and going. You have overstayed. They no longer respect you, they no longer value you. You are no longer a visitor, you are now part of the family because you have overstayed your welcome. Visitor, 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 visitor. Are you there with me, visitor? Are we moving together, visitor? Or would-be visitor, future visitor? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? When you wake up in the morning, to show that they still value you, they still want you around, your presence is still welcome. They will ask you, especially in winter, did you feel warm? Was it warm? Were your blankets okay, or you need them to be added? Yeah, it was warm. It was warm. Thank you. You're still welcome. They still love you. They still value your presence in their home. But you wake up one day and it is winter, and they don't ask you how your night was, whether you were feeling warm or what. Why don't you pack your bags and go? And Vela, it's just good to part ways while you're still okay with each other. You don't want to wait for such a time where they start poking at you, they start speaking things that are not nice. Go when they still love you. Go when they still respect you. Tomorrow you will meet in the funeral, in the village at a funeral. You shouldn't be ashamed of yourself that you should have left the day, but you extended. Visitor. I'm talking to visitors. Thank you for joining my life, guys. I'll be coming again with such tips, such topics, but do subscribe to my channel and do share my channel. Ida, I want to see my link on your status, my baby girl. Feel I love you. I love you. I love you for your support. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely night. We'll meet again next time. Okay. Bye-bye.